Шановні колеги, доброго дня. Зараз відбудеться прес-брифінг речника адміністрації президента України з питань проведення АТО, полковника Олександра Мотузяніка, в ході якого Олександр Анатолійович доповість про останні події з зони АТО.
Доброго дня, шановні журналісти.
Good morning, good afternoon, dear journalists. We start with something pleasant today. On the 2nd of August, Ukrainian military men celebrate two holidays: a day of paratroopers and a day of Air Force of Armed Forces of Ukraine. And because of those holidays, we would like to wish to our paratroopers and to Air Force military men health and peaceful sky. Now, about the situation in ATO during the last day. Intensity of shelling upon Ukrainian positions by the enemy reduced during the last day compared to the previous days. The number of military provocations of the enemy towards Lugansk reduced, but it is heavy near Donetsk and in western and northern parts of Horivka. Towards Luhansk, as before, the enemy concentrated fire on Ukrainian position near Stanitsa Luhansk, and they used mortars and anti-tank grenade launchers. So they used mortars to shell upon Ukrainian forces near Horivka. Zolote or near Krimsky and over there they used small arms. Towards Donetsk, they were firing shelling all the day. At the beginning, they used 152 caliber artillery and also prohibited by Minsk agreements artillery. They used against Ukrainian armed forces near Semihirya in the Artemisky district. During the whole day, members of illegal military formations were shelling upon ATO forces near Horivka and using mortars and grenade launchers and small arms. Near Donetsk airport, militants started the day's shelling for an hour Ukrainian positions near Opitne, and they used big caliber machine guns and tanks. Later, enemies started fire upon Ukrainian forces near Opitne, and they used 82 and 120 millimeter mortars, anti-tank grenade launchers, and small arms. Also, under mortar fire, there were positions of our forces near Avdiivka and Pisky. It was not calm in the west from Donetsk. At night, militants had military provocations and they used small arms near Krasnohorivka, Mariinsky district. And later at night, they shelled upon Ukrainian military men using tanks, grenade launchers, and mortars of 120 millimeter. They didn't cease fire near Mariinka, and against our positions, they used mortars, grenade launchers, and small arms. Towards Mariupol, there was a renovation of military activities comparing to the ceasefire during the last several days. In the morning, they used tanks and they shelled upon opposition near Volnovakha, and the sniper was shelling upon shooting at Ukrainian armed forces near Shirokino. And later at night, guns used anti-aircraft and big caliber machine guns. Some of the shell positions of our forces near Chermalek, Volnovakha district, and grenades, launchers, and small arms they used there. Also, there is we observe air reconnaissance of the enemy. In Donetsk and Luhansk regions, Ukrainian border guards noticed 3 drones of militants. During the last day, because of battles, nobody died among our armed forces and military, but 8 were wounded. Mobile groups in AT area continue to counteract against illegal movement of goods to temporarily occupied territory. On railroads, station, Loskutівka and Minadolina, they arrested two cars in Slovensk. They were trying to get from Lutyansk to temporary occupied territory, and they were driving around. There were 5 tons of illegal products, and the driver of the other truck, they were trying to take from Lutyansk 7 people without any documents. And during the day, mobile groups of security service and state fiscal service, military prosecution and border guards and enforced volunteers, they prevented illegal movement of more than 20 tons of different goods. Also, military men blocked re-sending to temporary occupied territory, smuggled alcohol and tobacco from our military. You can already support our military men on the front line. In Zaporizhsky region, they started the activity how we help the Ukrainian army in small kiosks, small shops, and the markets, and they organized a collection of food, water, first needs goods, and hygiene items, and everything collected. They were sent to different units. In 755 trade business participated, and thousands of people from Zaporizhia participated, and to the front line from different cities and districts of that land. They sent more than 1,000 tons of products. In Vinnytsia, they greeted Ukrainian Air Force in the command of held solemn events dedicated to Air Force veterans, and the command put the applause to the monument of defenders of the motherland. Ukrainian pilots showed the high level of professionalism and in real battle situation, and the state orders were given to more than 110 Air Force military, including Dmitro Maglid and Kostyan Monoilko, who received the name Hero of Ukraine posthumously. This is all information. If there is any question, you're welcome. No questions. Thank you very much. Good luck. Ну от, 20 минут. 20 хвилин у нас ще є.